Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are delighted to welcome you to the International Conference on Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education 2021. I am your MC for today, Kayan. The conference brings together leading academicians, researchers, educationists, advocates, and activists in the field of mother tongue-based multilingual education. For your information, the conference will be organized around 3 key themes. First, mother tongue-based multilingual education experience in Southeast Asia. Second, past and emerging language in education issue related to multilingual education in Malaysia. And last but not the least, initiative and challenges of mother tongue-based multilingual education among indigenous people in Malaysia. And our organizers include United Chinese School Committees Association of Malaysia, Dongzhong, and this conference is held under Ke Arah Baru Initiative. Initiative Penislahan Pendidikan Nasional (IPPN) or National Education Reform Initiative. And our co-organizers include Tamil Foundation, Educational Welfare and Research Foundation (EWRF), Child Information Learning Development Center (CHILD), Global Organization for People of Indian Origin (GOPIO), LLG Cultural Development Center Berhad. And our strategic partners are Pakau Trust, the Kadazan Dusun Language Foundation, KLF, Dayak Bidayu National Association, DBNA, Center for Orang Asli Concern, COAC, Asia Pacific Multilingual Education Working Group, MLEWG, and SIL International. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin with, we are pleased to have Mr. Tan Yu Sin, the chairperson of organizing committee, for the welcoming speech. Welcome, Yu Sin.
Thank you. YB Senator Dr. Mahan Sun, our Deputy Minister of Education Malaysia, distinguished guests, especially representative and participants from various government organizations, NGO, university, colleges, and not forgetting our media. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to all of you being part of this International Conference on Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education 2021. This event is organized by Initiative Penislahan Pendidikan Nasional, IPPN, and United Chinese School Committee Association Malaysia. We couldn't have done it without all these co-organizers, strategic partners, supporting partners, and of course, all the distinguished speakers. IBPM is an education coalition of over 16 NGO formed in 2014. As stated in our charter, we believe that education in our country shall be holistic and inclusive with a Malaysian perspective, inculcating civic virtue to build a compassionate and responsible society with the ideals of freedom, justice, equity, and human dignity. For today's event, we play as incubator roles to promote the awareness of mother tongue-based multilingual education in Malaysia and to enhance the understanding of this development of MTB MLE in Southeast Asia. By organizing this international conference, we are rational discussion on policy, practices, and research on MTB MLE development and sharing of experience on the national, regional, and international level. By participating in this event, hopefully all our participants will be able to have deeper understanding of the linkage among languages, social cohesion, and the sustainable development goals. Hopefully also one of the possible outcomes of this event is to be able to initiate the regional and national MTB MLE coalition network. As you know, mother tongue language has an important role in developing a child's personal, social, and cultural identity, as well as in their successful multilingualistic learning. Children learn better and faster in a language they can understand. They enjoy school more, and they will feel more at home and tends to show interest and increase self-esteem. Using mother tongue helps a child to develop their critical thinking and literacy skills. Research shows that children learning in mother tongue adopt a better understanding of the curriculum and have better educational performance. Moreover, parents' participation is also increased in the mother language learning environment. Parents can help with their kids' homework and can participate in school activities. So on average, the school overall will perform better and the children will stay in the school longer and learn with much more interest. For Malaysia as a multiracial nation, mother language education is especially vital in creating a conducive social environment for multilingual education. It is through mutual respect for each other's culture and language the national harmony can be sustained. While the role of national language, that is Bahasa Melayu in Malaysia, is vital in cross-ethnicity communication and national identity enhancement, the emphasis on mother tongue-based multilingual education will facilitate genuine national unity. In today's international conference, more viewpoints will be delivered by guest speakers to elaborate on the benefits and challenges associated with an education that takes into account children's mother tongues. Last but not the least, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to the organizing committee for their hardship and efforts to make today's event a reality. Also, on behalf of the organizing committee, I wish to thank YB Ma and all our distinguished speakers able to participate in this educational event and wishing today's event will go smoothly and successfully. Thank you for your attention, for your participation, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you, Yusin, for those wonderful remarks. Yes, we couldn't have this conference without the support of the organizer, co-organizer, strategic partners, supporting partners, agency, local and international organizations, and of course, all of you. Next, I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Senator Datuk Dr. Mahan Son, the Deputy Minister of Education Malaysia, to deliver an opening speech. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Kayin. A very good morning to everyone. Organizing Chairperson Dato' Tan Yusin, representatives of the organizers, academics, educationalists, practitioners, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I wish to express my sincere gratitude for having me here. It is my great pleasure and honor to have this opportunity to deliver an opening address for the International Conference on Mother Tongue-based Multilingual Education. Increasingly, issues regarding the preservation of languages and cultures of ethno-linguistic communities need to be addressed at a global level. Over the past decade, ethno-linguistic communities supported by governments and NGOs in several countries of Asia and the Pacific has begun implementing mother tongue-based multilingual education programs. Also, during the time, several NGOs and universities have begun supporting ethno-linguistic communities in their efforts to develop, revitalize, and maintain their heritage languages. Nevertheless, the questions of national identity and social unity still remain challenges in post-colonized countries, including Malaysia. Speaking of mother tongue-based multilingual education, This conference is filled with a series of theoretical discussions and practical sharing, especially in the regions of Southeast Asia. It has allowed scholars and practitioners from all over the world to gather virtually to share their insightful research, wisdom and knowledge, and respectful experience on mother tongue education. From the historical context, Malaysia has been known as a multi-ethnic society before and after its independence. The efforts of having multi-stream educational system and policies would cater not only to the needs of the learners, but also to the demands of preserving mother tongue education, which has led to a proliferation of research that allows mother tongue education to continue to develop and flourish among own races. It has shaped the multicultural and diversity in Malaysia. Our educational system should appraise the diversity and embed it with multicultural value to prepare our next generations to be more globalized and competitive. Undoubtedly, Bahasa Melayu remains a pillar of our nationhood. Hence, we Malaysians, regardless which vernacular schools we are from, should uphold our responsibilities to learn and have good command in Bahasa Melayu or Bahasa Kebangsaan. Ladies and gentlemen, essentially, a multilingual country requires a lingua franca as a medium of communication for the people. In Malaysia, Bahasa Melayu is our national language. Nevertheless, it has never been an impediment for us to learn other languages. The acquisition of multicultural competency is crucial for us to strive in the globalized world. Since 2006, Chinese language, Tamil and Arabic, as well as Ibang and Kadasan Dusun, have been introduced in most Malay schools. Over time, all students will be encouraged to learn at least 3 languages, allowing them to collaborate and communicate effectively with fellow Malaysians and Malaysia's neighbors in today's rapidly globalizing world. I believe once we could really appreciate the beauty of diversity and with trust and respect, we could, across the ethnic boundaries, foster a shared identity in order to achieve unity in diversity in our society. Once again, I would like to congratulate the organizing committee, especially the main organizers, on their splendid initiative and dedicated effort in bringing in the policy makers, scholars, practitioners together, locally and internationally, which has made the conference significant and successful. In this respect, I sincerely hope that this conference will be supported by even more organizations and institutions, which will provide an opportunity to continue moving towards a global solution by taking the required initiatives. I urge everyone to work cooperatively and constructively for the betterment of national education. Last but not least, I wish to share a popular quote from an American cultural anthropologist, Margaret Mee. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. I hope everyone will enjoy and learn from each other within these 3 days. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yang Berbahagia Senator Dato Dr. Mahan Sun, for a meaningful speech and officiating for International Conference on Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education 2021. Distinguished guests, dear audience, ladies and gentlemen, Before we move forward to the keynote session, I would like to invite you for a photo session. Can I have a favor to switch on your front camera for 20 seconds during the photography session? You can switch on your camera by clicking the video icon, which can also be found at the bottom bar. Yes, thank you so much. While we are waiting for the audience and distinguished guests to switch on their camera, I would like to take this chance to thank you for taking time off from your busy schedule and join us today. All right, on my count, 1, 2, 3, cheers. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. You can now sit back and enjoy the coming session.